Test. It's on? Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh my God, I'm feeling the love. Hello and welcome to Hang Up, a reality dating show with no rings attached. I'm your host, Zakiya Gibbons. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. Okay, and tonight we're here for the reunion, live in Richmond, Virginia. Yes. Okay, y'all. An entire year has gone by since we last checked in with our star and her callers. So it's a big night. We're gonna hear from everyone about what they've been up to since the show, and we're gonna answer all your burning questions. And y'all will meet our star, Maxine, in the flesh. Yeah. Yes, thank you. And of course, that's not her real name, but to avoid confusion, we're gonna stick with everyone's pseudonyms tonight. And as y'all know, Maxine dated her callers exclusively over the phone. So tonight, she and her callers will be meeting in person for the very first time. And the callers are in the crowd among you. I know. I don't even know who they are. Are you standing next to Kai? Is Sasha to your right? I'll never tell. Just kidding, I will, and I will soon. After each round of dates, Maxine chose one caller to hang up on and eliminate from the show. But at the end, the tables were turned. The final caller got to choose their prize, take an all expenses paid vacation with Maxine, or hang up on her and take a cash prize instead. I know. And the final caller, Sabo, chose the vacation. Yes. Maxine and Sabo dated for a bit, but that all ended when Maxine got into a monogamous relationship. But they still decided to go on the vacation together as friends. We'll get an update on that and a lot more. But first things first, let's meet our star, Maxine! Right? Oh. See it right there? Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God, Maxine, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my
It's a very
God.
casual situation you've created.
I know, this is so casual, so natural. Who doesn't do this every Friday? Okay, so before we jump in, I just want to say thank you to Maxine and all of the callers. It's super vulnerable and hard to be on a show like this. So thank you for being generous enough to let the world listen to you date. I don't know if I could do it. So we're just so glad that you're here with us. Now, unfortunately, Sabo is unable to join us today as they are mourning a loss. You're in our thoughts, Sabo, sending you love. Okay, so Maxine, what was it like for you listening to the show once it was out?
Weird. I don't know how everyone else feels about like the sound of their own voice, but I've never been like a huge fan of mine. So this was a strange but exciting experience.
Anything else beyond the sound of your voice?
It was interesting to kind of hear everything back because there were like things that I remembered really clearly, and then some things where I was like, oh boy, and like that was fun. It was fun in a way. I didn't feel as like oh my God, you're listening to yourself do this thing, and it was more like this is like an enjoyable, like I'd hang out with her. Maybe. Would you guys hang out with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask if listening back it was how you remembered or if you heard things differently listening back. If so, like what was an example of like a difference?
I think maybe there were like some things that I heard that I was like, oh, there was like a decision that was like pretty clear to me that now I see that was the thing. I'll do a specific reference, I guess. The Rafiki tattoo thing, like.
Say more.
Like when I heard that, I was like, oh no. And then I was like, no, but you've heard it before, presumably, like a year ago, and you said that was fine. So like.
That's a great example. That's so funny.
Trying to be clear.
Okay, so listeners are dying to know, are you still dating your boyfriend who we're calling Sam?
I am. We live together.
Oh! Hey! Oh my God.
He's not here.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay, well, okay, so you and Sabo went on the vacation together as friends. What was that like for you?
It was really fun. Sabo's like a great hang, as I anticipated. Just like a super fun person to be around. We just like went and kicked it at the beach. We watched the like final episodes of that Love Is Blind season. I guess I was gonna say with the psychos, but they're all like. But yeah, we watched like the after part of that together, and we showed Caitlin Hitch. She had never seen it, you guys. It was great. It was a great time.
That sounds like a cute time. A cute and platonic time.
Yeah,
and I'm
cute
here
and
for it.
platonic.
Okay, so tell me, the night of the final hang-up, you and Sabo had such strong chemistry. I know y'all shared a fireworks kiss. That was 5 seconds long. Yes, I counted, and it's scientific. And you know, y'all dated for some weeks until you made the decision to be monogamous with Sam. So how did you and Sabo transition from dating to being platonic, and what was that conversation like?
Okay, I just do want to say, I don't want, Sabo and I didn't kiss the night of the final episode. We kissed like a week or two later.
Yes.
Is this making sound? Okay,
Yeah, no,
all right,
you're
cool,
good,
I'm
yeah.
just checking. Okay, yeah. We hung out, we went on some dates, we hung out several times. It was always like super fun. But the final week of the podcast, I had started seeing Sam, and it got like just more serious than I anticipated. And so it just felt kind of like the natural course of things. Like I didn't feel like there was like this big like thing between Sabo and I where it was like, oh, like this is really happening. It was like, no, this is a cool person that I like being around. And then there was another person that I also like being around, and so I picked the other one.
Are you and Sabo still friends?
Yeah, I talked to them today, and like it's been fun like sending them little stuff about the podcast as it comes out. Like when I listened to the last episode, I texted them and I was like, I really enjoyed listening to Zakiya get in your ass about the kiss. Like that was very fun. Yeah, we go like back and forth. I really like they keep like a very active Instagram, so it's nice to see all their adventures. I think that's really sweet.
Yes, amazing. Okay, so we have some listener questions from the audience. Who has the first question? Oh, right, you over here. Hello.
Hi, Maxine. Hi,
Hi.
Zakiya.
Hi.
You're both stars, by the way.
Oh my God, thanks.
Do you feel like the show portrayed you accurately?
Yeah, I think so. I think like judgmental and hopefully entertaining is like I guess kind of my brand. All right, cool. She was good with that, so I'm yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so Maxine, you've met the final two callers, Charlie and Sabo, in person at the final hang up, but there are some callers you haven't met yet. And now is the time. Let's meet June. Come on out, June.
Yeah.
June. Yeah. Oh my God. Hello, June.
We stayed on trend here.
Yeah, we didn't even. Oh God, sorry. I already project so much. I should probably hold it like this. Hi.
Relatable.
Sorry.
No, you're perfect. Okay, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh my gosh, so excited to be here.
Oh my God, excited that you're here. Okay, so June, we only heard a little bit from you, but so many people are Team June. Do you know this?
Caitlin's been sending me some updates. I've gotten some Instagram requests and
Yes.
comments. Somebody just said you should bring me back as the star, y'all. So, it's definitely heartwarming. So thank you all.
Yeah, no, some people even had a hashtag Justice for June.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had a hashtag.
I know. And everyone loved your exit interview, especially Maxine. So Maxine, what were you thinking as you listened?
I just think you sound cool, and also like not super similar to me. So like I think that's very interesting too, that you just have like this whole viewpoint that I don't like. When you were talking about the kind of monogamy and like how you view relationships and stuff, it's just like not really how I look at it at all. And it was fascinating to hear, and like just as anticipated, I figured that you were gonna be like a cool and interesting person, and then like we spent some time learning that about you, and that was nice. It was validating that I was correct.
You were.
So June, you mentioned that you got some Instagram requests. Has anyone been sliding in your DMs?
No, I'm still a little bit too much of a divorced dad for that. Literally, when I was moving out of my apartment, I had like a singular air mattress on the floor. It was like,
Oh my God.
lived up to my vibe.
I was gonna say, that is giving divorced dad. Okay.
Ooh, sorry. Whoops.
I love it though. It's very relatable. We've all been there. Okay, so what have you been up to in the years since Hang Up? Any update on your dating life?
No, not much. I don't have any like primary or nesting partners. I have some casual friends with benefits, but mostly just exploring like solo E&M right now because I have my new place and my 2 cats, and we love our life, and it's awesome.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. What are your cats' names?
Baby cat
Okay.
Solid.
and kitten.
Oh my God.
Super solid.
I love straightforward to the point. Okay. Well, Maxine, we know you're a big fan of comedy. And June, we know that you're a stand-up comedian.
I'm no Lisa Lampanelli now, so and I'm certainly no Dave Chappelle, I'm... Yikes.
That's right. Well, I hear you've prepared a mini set to share with us tonight.
A little set. I have a little bit for you.
Shit.
Can we hear it?
Absolutely.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind standing at the blue tape.
I do not mind. Sorry, Maxine.
No.
I'm
God,
gonna
yeah.
eclipse you
Take
for a
your
moment. Total eclipse of the heart.
How about, we can switch mics.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's a great idea.
Imagine that.
Yes. Ooh, front row seat. Ooh.
Hey, everyone. How are you tonight?
Yeah.
I am so glad to be here with you all. I'm so honored to have been on this show, and I mean, it was the first time I've ever been first in my life, like being eliminated first. Come on. So, okay, I guess that's actually not true. I was the golden first child for a minute there. When I moved here and started to do stand-up, my dad like told everyone. He was like, my kid's a stand-up comedian in Richmond, Virginia. I had the street cred. So my older brother had to one-up that by going and becoming a Green Beret. So now that's what my dad tells everybody. I'm no longer the first. But the way that I see it is that, my brother might be learning how to like deal with bombs, but I'm learning how to bomb on stage and not cry. So who's really the real hero here? That said, I have an appointment with a Navy recruiter on Monday, so wish me luck. Not really. But yeah, so I think part of that is because I have not known how to flirt well since first grade. When I had a crush on Devin, you'll never know Devin's gender. And, first grade for me, it was 2000, 2001, so the Backstreet Boys were still huge, right? So I knew Devin liked the Backstreet Boys. I'd go up to Devin on the playground and I go, hey, Devin. Everybody, yeah. I pointed to my mouth and I serenaded Devin on the playground. This is why I'm almost 30 and single. So that's what I got for you tonight, folks. Thanks for letting me talk through a mic, make some funnies.
Oh my God. Did we switch seats? Leave it on the couch. Yeah. Oh my God. June, you're so funny.
Oh, shucks.
Oh my God. Thank you, June.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next caller who got the hang up was Osprey, but unfortunately they didn't want to be here tonight, but we get it and we value consent. We love you, Osprey. Okay, so let's move on to our next caller. Come on up, Kai.
Woo!
Maybe how about you sit next to Maxine? Yeah, that works. Oh my goodness.
Howdy, gang. How's the whole crowd doing?
Oh my God, Kai, you're a charmer. Okay, so Kai, you've mentioned that you've hit up a lot of Richmond bars and that there's a chance you may have crossed paths with bartender Maxine. So, do y'all recognize each other?
No.
No, not a shot at all.
Cool, because I realized instantly I should not have said no first, but then
Me and my friends even had a game going on for a little bit of time where I was like, towards the end, I was like, all right, hey, I will give, $5 to anyone, all of my friends. We're going to do a scavenger hunt this weekend. Anybody who can identify Maxine wins the prize. Everybody came home empty-handed.
Oh my God.
Every single person.
That's probably for the best. That would be overwhelming.
I think so.
Okay, Kai, we have a listener question for you. Ooh. Yeah. Who has the question for Kai? Oh, here we are. Ooh. Hello.
Can I have a gin and soda?
Hi, Kai.
I like your tattoos.
Thank you. Do you want? Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So we have a listener question for Kai.
I'm Kai.
Hi, Kai.
Hi.
I just wanted to know, have you finally made it somewhere international with your new passport?
Ooh, I actually did.
Yeah.
That is a fun fact. So, last New Year's Eve, I actually did take an entire vacation with, like I said on the show, I'm a big family guy, have a really close family. Me, my brother, his wife, and actually somebody else. We ended up going to Canada and spent the entire New Year's after Christmas there. It was one of the most fun vacations I've ever taken, but it ended up being a couple's vacation, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you're dropping major hints. Who was this other person that was on this vacation?
So, funny story. My parents are the crowd, so this is gonna be a really awesome one to tell.
Oh, hell yeah.
But basically, my brother, I think I talked about this. I was the youngest child of 4. I have 2 half-brothers, and I have 1 older brother who is 7 years older than me. His name's Tucker. And I was what many people like to call an accident. But my parents say a happy surprise. No.
That's what mine say too.
But anyways, my brother got married, and this awesome woman named Angie, which I knew my brother was in love with her from the moment he told me, because my mom's name is also Angie. So that's how I knew you must really, really like this girl. And actually ended up at the wedding meeting the maid of honor and having a little bit of a fling with the maid of honor.
Oh my God. Yes.
So, long story short, my now sister-in-law is a huge planner. She wanted to make a vacation out to Canada, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do a couple's vacation. Why not send it right into the relationship that way? So
Oh my God.
that was our first real big thing, was a couple's vacation type of thing to Canada
The
International.
sexiest destination. Everybody knows.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at Justin Trudeau.
Right.
Quebec City, the city of love. But yeah, it was an awesome time, great time, but it didn't work out between the two of us. I think it was a little bit of the age difference thing. We're in different places. She lived in Boston, I lived here in town, so it didn't work out, but everything's going well now.
That's still so beautiful. And it does sound like it worked out because you had such like a fun adventure and you're such an adventurous person.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so Kai, we have a surprise for you.
I don't like surprises, but I also
You
do.
don't?
I also love them.
Okay. Well, one of your biggest fans is here. Can you guess who? It's not your mom.
That was my guess.
I know your family's a big fan of yours and you're a big fan of them, but it's not them.
I have no idea then, honestly, because I was hoping it was her.
Aww. Well, it's Maxine's big brother, Mark.
Yes! Yes! Is it you? Yes! I was like looking in the crowd and I was like, I really hope that's him. Come here. Yes. Yes. On my side from the beginning.
Yeah.
Literally, from day one.
Oh
So
my
sorry.
God.
From day one.
You can take a seat
Yes.
in that
Yeah, come
chair.
on. Here, we'll share.
Yeah, please share. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. So y'all just did one of those bro slap handshake thingies. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
y'all call
embarrassed.
it.
I get it.
But I was gonna say, the love is so real. What's it like for y'all to meet right now?
I really feel like this was the only guy in my corner right now, and he's here. This is like I'm Rocky, and this is fucking Pat here, just telling me, stay in there, little rope-a-dope him a little bit.
Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, thank you for joining us up here, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Okay, Marcus, we actually have a listener question for you.
Okay.
Yes. Who has the question for Marcus? Oh, here we are.
You're outsourcing the question, huh?
Okay, don't do that.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
Hi, Marcus.
Hey there.
Do you feel your advice changed what Maxine was going to do?
Well, based on the episode, no, because I don't think she went with my advice. At all? No. I had Kai number 1. She didn't go with Kai, much to my chagrin. But I think she did the right thing. Turned out well.
Damn, you're gonna say that right next to Kai?
I'm sorry, Kai. I forgot about the Kai of it all. I got too wrapped up in this the Sabo of it all. I
Oh, I
apologize.
see what you mean. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, well, thank you, Marcus.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take your seat.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Holy shit,
We
you're
love
off.
you.
You're
We love
done.
you.
You're done.
Okay.
Marcus.
So we have another caller coming up now. Sasha, where you at? Sasha! Oh, shit. Just as I imagined. Oh, Sasha! Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna share with Kai. Yes.
Hi, hey, hey.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
Sasha, it is so good to meet you. You and
Hi.
Maxine just shared a super cute hug.
Well, yeah, of course. I want to hug all y'all, but that seemed pertinent. It seemed like sorry. I want to hug all y'all, but it seemed pertinent to get that one out of the way first.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
So, Sasha, what was it like for you listening to the show?
It was fun and awkward. I shared a lot of my thoughts with Caitlin about it. Like every week I had some new shit to say because oh my god.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, you would text Caitlin your thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, are you aware that you are also a huge fan favorite? Like huge.
You guys are making me blush. Stop it.
Like you know this,
Ow,
right?
hey. What?
I said you know this, right? People were like, oh my god. People were in my DMs asking if you were single, that you sounded hot. People love
man. Well, thank you. Thanks everybody for the love. I get it. Thank you.
you. You said you get it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll be good. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, do not apologize. We love that Sasha confidence. So who were you rooting for when you were listening to the show?
I honestly was rooting for Charlie.
Yeah?
I was. The whole time, I was a Charlie fan.
Ooh,
but
say
just
more.
because I love a troll. We love a troll. And I was just like, this guy is not even trying. What? Charlie? What the hell? And then I was like, okay, Charlie, I see you. And I understand where you're coming from. I feel it in my bones. This guy is good. He's got game. I don't. Like, it's fine. But yeah, I was rooting for Charlie. It sucked at the end what happened, but I was like, all right. sorry. Oh my God. That shit was funny. He's like, I don't even like Harry Potter, to be honest. I was like, Charlie! Goodness. That was probably the most entertaining part for me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What was it like for you to hear yourself date?
Ugh. It was cringy. So I get it that I sound like a fuckboy. My friend over there even confirmed that I give fuckboy energy, and that's fine. That's fine. But she can also confirm that I'm not a fuckboy. I promise. I'm not. I'm a good person. I'm responsible. I'm a grown up now. Like,
Trying to explain it to people makes it seem like you're more of a fuckboy.
all right.
No, but I
get
believe
that.
you.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like, you better not try. Just.
No, you can't help that you just have a sexy voice. I feel like that's what people are like.
Thanks, but
feeling.
oh damn, you're gonna make me blush again. It's getting hot up here, y'all.
So, like I said, you were a big fan favorite. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know. I guess because I was pretty genuine throughout the whole thing. I just kind of like played it cool, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be like extra because, I mean, why? You know, like might as well just like see what works authentically, you know, rather than force it and do the like small talking shit. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like it wasn't too in depth, but it was also like a fun, good, like chill time where we actually could like break down the barriers of normal conversation and really like dive in because we're like, we only got a short time to do this, you know, so It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah. No, sound like y'all had a good time. Well, a lot of listeners had
Sorry.
strong reactions to your hang up.
No.
Listening back, how do you feel about your hang up?
It was time. I think it was time. Yeah. I think it was. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm sorry. We had like a really nice conversation, and I felt like maybe I got off the rails a little bit and got a little too familiar, and that's not something you want to do when you're like trying to just like initially date somebody, especially over the phone, who you've never seen before, doesn't know your personality very well. So it's just like, it's hard to navigate those waters. But I mean, at the end, it was her decision. It was always on her to pick one of us to be with. And it was like, you're gonna go with your best bet, not necessarily, who the crowd might think is your, perfect choice or whatever. Like, honestly, when I watch like Love is Blind, shit like that, it's like, okay, but are y'all actually into each other, or is it, like just the cameras or, whatever? And that kind of like disappeared with this crowd. I feel like we all kind of just like had real ass conversations, was actually like trying to get to know each other rather than get married. Yeah.
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 Yes. So we have a listener question for you. Okay. Who has the fourth? Oh, here. Oh! Comes running up.
Hello. So I was Team Sasha, hands down. Aaliyah, I was very sad.
Thank you.
I was very sad. I was Team Sasha all the way.
Aw, thanks.
So Sasha, because I'm Team Sasha, I need to know. The
What's
people
up?
need to know.
They do.
Are you single?
Maybe after tonight. No.
Great answer.
No, I actually have a girlfriend. I've been dating someone since
I knew the answer to that. She's fabulous. She's over there somewhere.
She's hot
Where
as
is she?
fuck. Oh no. Oh, that's not my girlfriend.
That's not her?
No.
But she's fabulous.
She's single.
Leave
She's
it to me to
single.
start
She's
trouble, damn
single.
it.
No, that's my childhood friend. She knows me very well. If anybody needs to know the tea, you ask her. She is single and very hot.
Oh my God, look at Kai. Kai is literally craning his neck.
What? Her name is Aurora, and she is very hot, very single.
I'm like,
Aurora, you want to come get on the couch real quick?
I actually have a girlfriend. She is wonderful. She's a little mad at me right now, but she'll get over it. She's mean, but she's very mean, and she is sassy as fuck, and she's also a little on the jealous side, which is kind of hot still. So it's like a daddy brat situation. She'll go in the corner, she'll pout, and later on I'll bring her a present or some food, and she'll be fine.
I love that for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, great question.
oh my gosh. I'm speechless, which never happens. That was so funny. Okay, so what has this past year been like for you after the show?
Sorry, I was getting a little dry. Well, I graduated college in May. Thank you. I got my first real grown-up job with IBM. I fix computers for a living now, which seems pretty corporate, but I like money, so that tracks, it's just like a thing. Yeah. I'm gonna bring it down a bit. I got bad news. I have breast cancer for the second time in my life. But I'm actively taking chemotherapy. I'm feeling fine right now, obviously you can tell because I'm drinking, but I am on my way to being cancer-free. The tumor's shrinking, so things are looking up. Hell yeah. So I'm actually like on the mend from that. I just moved a couple weeks ago from up here in the Fan. I moved to Southside because it's cheaper. And I probably shouldn't live alone anymore just because, with everything going on. But yeah, I moved to Southside, be closer to my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend. Just be, watched basically like a child again. But yeah, it's fine. I guess I got to get babysat for a few months.
Not babysat, cared about by a group of people that really love you.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just an independent woman. I just am so independent. I just don't want to be, held down or, tied down by anything, really. So it's kind of like, I don't like to let my life define me. I let me define my life. And at this point, having that kind of tether to my health or taking special care of my health, that's kind of a big part of my focus right now. And it takes away focus from other things in my life, which sucks, but is what it is for a little while. I gotta be, taken care of, babysat.
We're rooting for you, baby.
And I got a few more months. We got it. It's all good.
Thank you so much for sharing, and I'm so glad to hear you have so many people that love you, that are caring for you.
I guess so.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Heck yeah.
In the midst of it all. We're sending you so much love. We love you. Clearly, so many people love you. So thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so we have more listener questions for all three of y'all, Sasha, Kai, and June. Okay, so who has our fifth question? Oh, I see someone approaching.
Hello. You guys are all better looking than the imaginary picture I had in my head.
That's really nice.
This question is for the contestants. Is if the shoes were on the other feet and you were the star, who would you pick to date?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm on the hot seat first.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's see. I was kind of torn. Definitely Team Sasha. Hey. And I was really shook when you were eliminated because it turned out to be like the first season of Shot at Love where it was the queer person
Oh my God.
and the straight man. And I'm still traumatized from that. She should have picked Danny. So I was like, oh my God, it's come
I
down to
remember
that.
that.
I was like, no.
Such a deep cut.
I know, that was like, it took me a while.
Yes, Maxine, I'm that old. But I also honestly have such big love for Osprey because I am such a geek about birds of prey in particular, but like I didn't think it was too much bird talk, so. I see you. Well, I hear you, but.
I hate to admit this, but I think I will have fallen into Charlie's traps. I think he would have sucked me in with the Harry Potter shit. I think I would have been sold at that or something along the lines. But yeah, I don't know who I would have picked. I mean, obviously you got the best, interaction with everybody. You had the opportunity to talk to everyone and get to really like peel apart the layers with everyone. So I'm sure each one of us would have had a different experience with every other person that we had talked to. But Sabo also seemed really, really cool. When you made the decision, I thought you were going to pick Charlie, to be totally honest. And when you picked Sabo, I was a little bit surprised, but at the same time not, because did also seem like just a really cool person and really fun to hang out with. So I would have probably been in the same situation that you were, just trying to decide which one, and I would have done what I did at every restaurant and just panic ordered at the very end and just chosen one.
That's how you do it sometimes.
I think I was Team Charlie for sure because like I said, I love a troll. Anybody who's trolling me, I'm like, wait a minute, what are you for real? And then he was kind of for real, but he wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I probably would have still picked Maxine at the end of this. Yeah, I think that would have been the obvious choice at that point.
That's two.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. We have another question, another listener question. Oh, approaching the mic.
What up? So my question is also for the contestants, not Maxine.
Yeah,
But
why would you?
you were the star. What date would you have hung up on Maxine?
This is about to feel really good, I bet.
I don't think I would have, and that's not just diplomacy. I think that Maxine could have taught me a lot about pit bulls, so I think I would have let Maxine go to the end. So.
That was, no.
You're not answering? Wait. Why aren't you answering?
I'm high.
I respect that. You're high. That's a very good answer.
You know what? The sibling one.
As Kai did a literal mic drop. Okay. Okay. So we have another listener question. Here we are.
It's amazing to put faces with voices. So I would love you all to dish a little more about Maxine's two top ones and how you feel about Charlie, of which Christian, you and me, Team Charlie, gum. We were chewing gum listening to like,
Gross.
we were like chewing the gum. It was serious. And so I would love to hear the rest of you talk a little bit about, the like Charlie and Sabo, and I really want you to dish it. Like, really give it to him.
I will say that really grinded my gears. The whole chewing gum thing, because I love a good stick of gum. I love it. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to like smack it around and stuff like that. But you don't like fresh breath? Is that what's happening here? Are we not enjoying having minty fresh breath?
I hate mint. It's so gross.
You hate mint? All right, like get some juicy or fruity tooty, whatever it's called. Juicy fruit. Something. But like, come on. Like, is it about gum or is it about an ex that you had that you hated that chewed gum?
This is from childhood.
There you go. All right, that's all I
wish
have
I
to
could
say
assign
about
it to one specific person.
Scarred from childhood about the gum.
I don't know if it's a scar as much as just I'm smarter than everyone. Oh, you guys are wrong about this.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I get that.
That's my mom, you guys.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if. So I might have hung up. I don't know. I don't think I would have hung up at all. No, I don't. I was having a good time. I don't think I would have hung up. Might have apologized for my behavior, but.
Wait, so can you clarify? You're saying you would not have hung up on Charlie or Sabo?
Oh yeah, Oh,
because the
damn,
question.
See, I told you I'm high.
I was gonna say, I'll
So the
rephrase
next-
the question. The question was, how
yeah.
do y'all feel about who made it to the final two?
Oh, Sabo and
who
Charlie?
won?
Oh, I thought she picked Sabo from like way early because it sounded like they were clicking. And like I said, I thought Charlie like wasn't even trying at some points. I was like, man, is this guy even like? What are you doing? Like, but and then I was like, okay, Charlie, we see you. But I don't know. At the end, I was still Team Charlie, but I felt like Sabo was going to be the more likely one to say yeah, because we heard what Charlie had to say about it in the beginning. Like, damn, this sucks. Charlie's not even there for like a date. He's just there just to be there. Like, we could have had somebody else up in here, yo. Like, sorry, but I felt like that was part of the game to begin with too. That was always like an interesting part of it, that like whoever made it to the end had a choice.
That's right.
Yeah.
June, looks like you were gearing up to say something.
I'm gonna say what we're all thinking. How did Charlie make it that far?
You didn't like Charlie's charm?
No. I thought that Charlie was a good time. I'm in PR. I did think that there were some things where I was like, okay, dude, you're doing laundry. Like, come on, like, multitasking much. And then I just want to be Sabo's friend. Like, I totally want to help build that queer farm and like turn it
Shout out
into
to the
some like
Kazemi
queer.
Project. I said shout out to the Kazemi Project.
Yes. And just I love like queer little compounds, so I was all about that. I did. Sorry, Charlie, I'm spreading all this hate on you. I did actually write some reflection notes, and one of them was like, LOL, how did I get hung up on over Charlie? I don't chew gum while I'm in people's mouths. Yeah, controversial over here.
Well, speaking of the final two, our next caller is joining us remotely as he moved away from Richmond long after the show was taped.
Damn it, Charlie.
And you know who I'm talking about? Please welcome Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie, thank you for joining us remotely. Where are you calling in from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, you're in Rhode Island. Okay, so how's your new job and home treating you?
It's good. Working so I'm in a private office now. So private practice is pretty great. I work like a 9 to 5 and I set pretty hard boundaries for myself. So after work, it's like all me time, right? So it's pretty great. Officially, it's all me time. I don't do on call, and on occasion I have emergency stuff, but not really. Life is much easier now. Yeah.
Awesome. Are you still drilling and filling and chewing gum?
Yes and no. I actually had some fun. I wake up really early to go to work, and at like 6:45 in the morning, I had a friend from dental school out of nowhere text me and ask me if that was my voice in this game show. And it was wild. But yep, that's me. Chewing gum and drilling, chucking and chucking.
Okay, so I gotta say it. You were the cause of a lot of strong emotions in the show for Maxine and for listeners. So how does that feel for you?
I'm not sure. Hopefully like good stuff. I don't really know. I fully intended on just playing the game and enjoying myself. I did not honestly expect to get that far. And so quite frankly, very low pressure because I didn't think I would get too far. And there were a lot of really great other contestants to pick from. And even though I didn't know too much about them, it was I don't know. They all seem really cool, and I'm surprised that they picked someone that used gum while drilling teeth. I don't know. Pretty dorky dude.
So, what was it like for you listening to the show once it was out? Was it as you remembered, or did you hear things differently listening back?
I didn't really listen to the show a ton. Yeah, well, so I took a public speaking class when I was in college, and we had to watch our footage of us doing like public speaking, and it was like the worst thing in the world just to like hear yourself talk. Like that's in my case, that's like Chinese water torture, you know, like it's bad to watch myself speak. So I kind of mustered up the strength to listen to like the early ones for sure. I had some early favorites that I of people I really liked. And when I knew they kind of dropped off, that's when I started to not listen too much. And when it was becoming more of a like me speaking role, that's when I really started not following it all. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a listener question here for Maxine, but I would love to hear Charlie weigh in too. So, listener question here.
Hey, so if gum and Harry Potter were truly your top turnoffs, why didn't you reject Charlie right from the start? What vibe were you getting that we were all missing?
I think we're all, hindsight is 2020, okay? Like, we all got there eventually is the point that Charlie is bad. I mean, that, you know, anyway, I genuinely just tried to like carry on with people that it was like the easiest to talk to, like that conversation flowed, that like it made me laugh. And I think I do this thing, or I used to do this thing when I was single often, where like I went on a lot of dates and I would go on a date and like pretty immediately I'd be like, oh, this person is bad. And then I would play this game with myself where it'd be like, how bad can they get before I am unsafe? And I just like, I think it's a fun, so I like to just ride that line, you know? So there was nothing threatening here, so like, what else is he gonna say?
Charlie, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, I don't feel very strongly about Harry Potter. I really don't. I haven't honestly watched it since I did laundry that one time when Maxine brought it up, and then I just kind of chose that hill to die on. And it's more so, why not? I think a little bit of friendly conflict makes things interesting. And it's less about what we're kind of arguing about, per se, and more about the playfulness of it all. And I saw that she kind of bid on that, and I was like, all right, we'll do this. So I do have basic nerd knowledge of a lot of nerdy things, and it could have been like any number of topics. So, you know, Harry Potter it is.
So, also, I have to say, we've gotten quite a few people asking if we planted Charlie knowing that he had two of Maxine's icks. But here is a behind-the-scenes tidbit. We don't coach any of the callers or Maxine or sway any decisions. We're along for this ride, too. I'm right there with y'all. Okay, so, Charlie, you got a lot of flack for choosing the money, but it's not like the vacation is the right answer and the money's the wrong answer. It is about what you want. And when you're dating, sometimes what you and the other person wants matches up, and that's great. And sometimes it doesn't. And that's okay too. And I want to make it clear, when I was grilling you in the final hang up, it wasn't because you chose the money. You had the right to do that. But I was just curious that your decision to take the money was based on assumptions you were making about Maxine and how she would feel if you took the vacation. So I was just trying to understand your train of thought there. So what was it like for you in that room, sitting with Maxine, discussing your decision to take the money after she chose Sabo?
It was definitely a weird, like an interview session, for sure. I'm not surprised she wasn't the most thrilled, or it seemed like she wasn't the most thrilled. And certainly, it wasn't probably the best that I took money, but I picked it from the start. So I kind of had this thought in my head of I already was looking for jobs outside of the state. I didn't want anything long distance. Just debatably, that doesn't matter. And Maxine did raise a good point about that. But it's something that I cared about, and I chose money from the start because I knew that as this progressed, it would just be easier for me to pick money and consistently pick money. And it's not so much about the money and more so just about making it easier for myself. And in that case, I am somewhat selfish, I guess. But it was a very tough interview to have. And she kind of clammed up for the most part during that interview session. And I am a nervous talker, for sure skis. Which is, everyone makes fun of me at work for saying for sure skis in a very awkward and nervous manner.
Maxine has a question.
Charlie, are you seeing anyone? And if so, what do they look like in as much detail as possible?
I am not seeing anyone. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody.
Well, Maxine, this question is for you. Maxine, we heard from a lot of listeners who are surprised by your reaction to Charlie taking the money. Listening back to the show with some distance, how do you feel about that moment?
I don't know. I was kind of hot, right, about it, and that was probably unnecessary.
As you should be. It was necessary.
Says her best friend in the audience.
She's worth more than a brand.
I'll hold that it's an insultingly low amount of money. But everyone has to make their own choices, and it's fine. We didn't pick each other, It's it was extremely mutual.
Amazing. Okay, well, Charlie, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck with your new job and your new home, and thank you so much.
Good luck.
Bye.
Okay, so we have one final caller remaining, and that caller is Sabo. And as we mentioned, they aren't able to make it tonight, but we do have a very special clip to share. Yes. It's a video of the winning moment.
During the
final hang-up when Maxine chose Sabo, and Sabo chose the vacation.
I look good in this one, y'all.
I thought it was you guys kissing.
That would be, I wish, the foresight,
Munching face.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just enough to say
So good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dang.
Thank you.
Wow, you do look like your voice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly. I didn't have a very clear, specific visual for you, but this is good. You're visually appealing. Yeah.
So cute.
Sabo's hot, everyone.
Yeah.
I just, in case that wasn't obvious. Like,
Yeah. Both
Oh,
of
yeah.
y'all are very hot and look very hot, and the chemistry was real right there. Okay. And we have another clip of when Sabo chose the vacation. Okay, so enough foreplay. Let's get to the action. Sabo has already locked in their choice. They either chose Maxine and the vacation, or they chose to give her the hang up and take the cash prize. So let's hear what they chose.
Oh, man. Okay. From 2 hours ago.
We're on vacation.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, that's so, man, I'm so full of relief. I really don't think I could have stood to get rejected twice. I was trying to be a grown-up about it, but that would have been hard. And I'm really excited because I did. This is good. This is going to be good. You're very attractive. You're very cool. I'm down for this. It's going to be a good time. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, so cute. So like I said, Sabo isn't here, but we do have some updates on their life. So y'all remember that queer farm that Sabo mentioned wanting to start? Yeah. Well, they did. Yeah. And it's called Kazemi Collective. And also, they road tripped around the country with their close friend and romantic partner, Linz. Yeah, very sexy. And they've been working on their podcast together that they co-host, and it's called Queer Retrograde. So make sure to look them up and support.
the most recent episode has Sam from the Queer Ultimatum. It's a good listen, y'all.
Ooh. Okay, we gotta tune in. Okay, so we've had a lot of questions about season 2, and so we want to officially announce we are in the middle of production right now. And you'll be able to hear season 2. You'll be able to hear season 2 early next year. But until then, do y'all want to hear a clip of our next star?
Yes, desperately.
I was out with my friend at this gay bar here in town, and so he and I were there for, I'm not like I don't watch Drag Race that much, but like once in a while I'll catch an episode, whatever. They were doing the finale for that season at the bar. And then Caitlin walks up and is like announcing that she's casting for this show. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And so my friend and I both decided we were going to apply, although I don't think he actually did in the end. But I did, and I kept like texting him, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, and I showed him the form. I was like, "Do you think this is legit? Like, where am I putting my information in?" You know, and he was just like, "Do it, do it, do it." So I was cajoled, and that was wonderful. And so I did. And then when I told my daughter that I got it, and not only that I got it, that I'm like the star. Yes. Oh my God, the look on her face, I will never forget. She's beside herself. She's like really, really, excited for this. Maybe even more than me. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah.
How does it go from you're just minding your own business to being like, I am signing up for this reality dating show?
Well, actually, to quote another song I've been listening to on repeat, give me one margarita, I'm gonna open my legs.
I love that song! Give me one margarita, I'm gonna open my legs. Give me 2 margaritas, I'm gonna sign up for a hang up.
Give me a Rita, I'ma open my legs. Give me some of that tequila, I'ma give you some legs. I'ma put it in my pussy. Give me one margarita, I'ma open my
We cannot wait for season 2. And if you want season 3, season 4, season 5, if you want more Hang Up, it really is just 3 people. It's me, Caitlin, and Ben over there. Give them a shout out. It is just us 3 making this happen. And the only way that we can continue to make more of it is through your support of the show. So thank you so much for listening and coming tonight. Please tell your friends about the show. And also, please donate. We really want to keep making more of this show. So let's give one last round of applause to Maxine.
Hold on, Zakia, before you finish.
Wait, what?
He's gonna stop you right there.
Oh my God,
Sorry,
what's
I
going
didn't mean to
on?
stop you right there. I thought you were about to interview.
Beyonce had the best video of all time.
Before you finish, I
Yeah.
just wanted to ask one more thing.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I am. I am single. Oh,
There's
my
an open
God.
bar.
Huh?
There's an open bar over there.
Oh my God, I'm shook right now. Well, if you want to show me some love, y'all will donate to Hang Up.
We're auctioning off a date with Zakia for the highest Hang Up donation. It's been talked about. It's definitely a real thing. You guys just make it happen.
Oh my God, honestly, I wouldn't say no to that. Yeah, I will. Yeah, please, let's do it. Okay, so like I said, we really want to keep making more of this show, so we really appreciate your support and donations. And thank you to all the callers and Maxine. Let's give one last round of applause to Maxine, June, Kai, Osprey, Sasha, Charlie, Sabo, and Marcus.
Marcus!
And thank you for trusting us. Thank you for trusting us and paving the way with this first season. Please stick around as we dance the night away with DJ All Natural. Tip your bartenders, buy some merch, and we love you.